Hi, my name is Robert Chaston and I'm a Business Development Manager here with Sennheiser. Today we're going to demonstrate the TruVoicelift of the Team Connect Ceiling 2 beamforming array microphone. To enable that you get the best possible audio, I'm going to move over and basically just activate the microphone. First of all, what is actually VoiceliFt? A VoiceliFt is taking microphones and reproducing those into speakers that are in the same room to ensure that you have an even audio coverage all across that room. In this case, we've actually placed a couple of microphones 4.5 meters away from where I'm standing. One is pointing towards me, recording the direct voice. The second one is pointing towards a loudspeaker that we've set up to do the voice lift, and that is positioned 2 meters away from the loudspeaker so that we are replicating a ceiling distance from the speaker. Now, we have the voice lift, and to make it a little bit easier for you to see what's going on, we put a little SPL meter on the right hand side of your screen where we're showing the sound pressure levels that are going into this room, and you'll see there was a significant increase from when I started and did not have the voice lift activated, or if I do have it activated. Now I'll want to invite my colleague Mr. Linus so that we can show that you lose none of the functionality with the TCC2. Hi Linus, how are you doing?
Hi Robert, how are you doing?
So to show people that the beam can still perfectly move back and forth and freely, I think we should do the traditional Sennheiser counting test. Are you ready?
I hope so.
1, 2,
3, 4,
5, 6,
7, 8,
9, 10.
11, 12.
So I think we've shown people that you keep the adaptiveness, and it is quite nice to be able to come into a space like this and just talk. There's nothing to put on. There's nothing to charge. There's nothing to clean. And in this day and age when, of course, we've just been through a pandemic, we're hopefully moving out from that. But I think our working manner has changed, where we're doing more stuff on video, more things are going online. I think we'll see a hybrid of both.
Definitely.
So what else do you think we could show people that they would want to see?
I would like to see if there's any difference with the TruVoicelift function activated or not, or off, if we can actually hear it.
Sure. Let's start with, now of course the TruVoicelift is on, and I'll go over to my laptop here and let's turn it off. So now we've actually turned off TruVoicelift and we've put the levels so that it can actually handle that. I can turn the TruVoicelift back on again and continue doing some talking, so you can critically sit and try and hear if you can hear a difference.
Let's try it 2 more times, please.
Now with the TruVoicelift deactivated, and I'll proceed to turning that back on again, and now you have the TruVoicelift back on again.
Yes. Thank you. Can we see how hard we can actually push the gain with the TruVoicelift function enabled?
Absolutely, and I think let's push it as far as it can go before we start feeling that this is really on the border of being something you want to be doing or not. So in Control Cockpit, I've actually increased the gain of our DONT output with 9 dB. So now I suspect, and we can hear it in the room, that the TruVoicelift functionality is really working and ducking frequencies to avoid going into feedback.
What will happen if we turn it off, the function?
Well, I'm pretty sure we are going to get some nice, good old-fashioned feedback going on there. So let's give that a go. 3, 2, 1. And it's
coming there.
And you have to be fairly quick on the buzzer on this to kind of kill it before it kills your speaker. But You have the added safety when using TruVoicelift that we actually have a mute threshold, so if the system does actually go into feedback, it'll automatically mute the microphone.
But you didn't mute the microphone here, you actually just turn on the TruVoicelift function, and like we said, we're really pushing it now.
Yeah, absolutely, and you could also push it even further, which would then push it into constantly muting itself and holding itself muted for 1 second.
I think we can turn the gain down again, thank you.
So now we're back down into the original level that we had, and you could also see in the dB meter when we got feedback that the dB really boosted through the ceiling, and that we have a significant voice lift now versus what we would have if we actually now decided to go back and mute the microphone. So I'll now mute the microphone, and if you watch on the dB meter, you'll see that that slants right down. But it's awful to listen to, so I'll reactivate it so people can hear clearly what we're saying. That was what we wanted to demonstrate for you today. We really hope it gave you an idea of what this can do. And reach out to your Sennheiser representative or to myself or to Linus if you want to learn more or know more about Sennheiser TruVoicelift.